a mirage, like a mirage. It's like a mirage. Hello, good morning. How the devil are ya? Nice to see ya. Hope everybody is tickety-boo. We are here. A bit of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I mean, Daffy the Daff. Daffy's a Daff XF, and we're just going to be hauling some loads, chilling out, driving across Europe with whatever takes our fancy. So we are on the Convoy server, which you can find the details there in chat. Chuckawugga's community server. Password is cheese on toast. That's the session ID. Because when you go on to join it, you have to do something funny. Because when you go to search for the Convoy, you have to go to this advanced filters, and you have to make sure that session with mods and session with optional mods is ticked to find it. That's if you're not using that session ID. If you're using that session ID, you can just cut and paste it directly into the search box. Hey Bob, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you've had an awesome week. We are, I don't even know where we are at the moment. Whereabouts are we? Let's have a look see. We are in Warclaw. Sounds like Warsaw to me. Ideally, we want Euro goods or Trammery to pick up from. Jobs, external contracts. Oh yes, that was it. We left it in Poland, didn't we? Poland is where we left it. What we got? Salmon fillets. That's a nice straight road, isn't it? Look at that for a straight road. I don't even know what the truckie experience is today. The achievement, sorry. Roofing felt. We got. Oh, look at that! Straight as a die. Boom. 13 hours roofing felt from Warclaw to Lublin. That's like Dublin, but spelled with an L. 19,219 kilograms. A total of 371 kilometers. It's going to take us 6 hours and 40 minutes. Not real time. Just so you know, we're not going to be here for over 6 hours. I've got 12 seconds to pick up. Get rid of some of this rubbish. And oh, whereabouts am I parked? I think. Why aren't I going backwards? Oh yes, I know, because I got funny gears. Oh, there's Bob. Hello, Bob. I'm just going to check my repairs. I think it's just the tires, to be honest with you, that I need to. Oh no! Look, there's a whole load of shit. I don't think it's anything there. Everything there's all right. Damage. It's just these bits. I'm not going to worry about stuff like that. It means repairing the whole bloody truck, really, if you're going to do that. Right. Let's go and pick her up. Oh, been bumped. Been bumped, guys. I've been bumped. I'm all right though. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm going to quickly whip out of here.
Turn left.
That was weird. I didn't think it had collision on in stuff like that. Maybe it's just the loading area. It has collision. I don't know. We shall wait and see. How's everybody's week been anyways? People have a good week.
Turn left.
Oh yes, this is where we dropped off, wasn't it? I can remember now. Getting it in and getting the bloody trailer in here was a nightmare.
This is where it ends, sugar.
We actually had to wait for people to pull out before we could pull in. It was that bad. Right. Get hooked up. Weird, they're green lights, isn't it, in those? Don't know why we have green lights.
Okay, here we go. Make sure you put your seatbelt on now.
Got my seatbelt on. got my lights working. Everything is good. It actually looks pretty okay with those. Hi Mobius, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop off for fuel at some point, I think. Somewhere down the line. Right. Can I get out before Bob gets here? I should be able to, I think. Then I can set off.
Turn right.
Yeah, but look, Bob's waiting for me because he's got his trailer on.
Turn right.
Oh, look, we got the flashing amber. Call of the Wild DLC in the sale, is it? I'm actually playing. Morning, Smythe. How you doing? I'm actually playing with two versions
Get ready to turn left.
Call of the Wild at the moment. Wonder why these lights aren't on amber. So I have two profiles, and I'm having to use the Steam save to mess about with them. You're welcome, mate. So I've got my hardcore playthrough, which is the one that I streamed a couple of times last week, which is me on Hirschfelden with just hunting, with everything turned off, so all the markers turned off, everything like that, which I'm currently using the muzzle loader with. And then I've got another profile which is just a standard one, which is me just trying to get some money together and getting some weapons bought, just so that I can join in on the multiplayer sessions that Smythe sometimes has. To be honest with you, I haven't found the key for it, no, but what I have is I have two sessions now, and basically all I do is all the settings are there, and I just disable Steam saves and cut and paste the saves into the folder and play the other one, and then when I want to go back to the other one I just enable Steam saves and it saves it. So that's how I'm doing it, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's certainly interesting the way that it's doing, but I quite fancy maybe at some point setting up a competition for it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
And maybe have it so that we, of course, I need to open up a few of the maps, etc. But basically, host a session and have people starting off at different lodges and have it so that people, you know, we sort of like randomly select which lodge you're doing, and then have people, you know, hunting for an hour or two and see who comes up with the best score. If it's something that people are interested in, I could even sort of like stick a £10 Steam card, you know, as a prize just for a laugh, you know, something like that. But it might be a little fun thing to do occasionally. Went puma hunting, the mountain lion. Oh Christ! Sorry, I was reading chat then. Ah. Kenya, is it in Bill? Oh well, there we go. So yeah, that's what I was. That's what I thought, maybe, you know, just for shits and giggles. My other ones, I'm on Leighton Lakeshore at the moment, just started to work through the missions again, just for the crack. I don't know. I can see where the pull for classic is, and I can see where the pull for classic isn't, but by playing Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild is definitely very much of a, I'm going to call it an easy hunting game, whereas Classic isn't. And I can understand why people aren't. I mean, it's very easy to get money in Call of the Wild. It's very easy to shoot things in Call of the Wild. Play through the side missions. I just need time. I honestly just need. I need relaxation time. That's what I need, and I need it for more than a couple of hours. I look forward to my Mondays so much when my brother looks after my mom, and even though I still have a whole load of stuff to do, it's I'm going to pull in for fuel here. Even though I have so much to do, I just want turn off time. I'm going to call it. I think that's the easiest way. Turn off time, that's what I need. So I'm planning on trying to get a whole load of the missions done in Call of the Wild before on Monday, hopefully, and then maybe then stream a bit of the hardcore stuff on Monday afternoon. I'm using at the moment. I'm using the. I got my 30-06 back. I love my 30-06. Got that going. Hey Longshanks, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I got my 30-06 back, and I'm actually using the. I got the 30-06. I've got the 22 just for little critters, turkeys and the rabbits on Leighton, and then I'm rocking the Vasquez at the moment, just because it was the name of that butch woman in Aliens. So I'm rocking the Vasquez just for coyotes. The Vasquez is an air rifle basically, and I'm doing a bit of night hunting at the moment. So I've got the night scopes on them and what do you call it, and the what do you call yeah, the rangefinder night binoculars as well. Yeah, is it good for most maps? I've always been the first gun that I bought on Classic was the 30-06, and the best thing about the 30-06 in Classic is that it's a lever action as well. So I've been using that a bit. I think it does. I think for animals it does 4 to 7. I think, which isn't bad. So you can take down deer and up to. I think it takes up to moose 7, isn't it? So I mean that's okay for Leighton. The 22 is 1, so that's good for turkey and the rabbits, and then the Vasquez's will do coyotes. So I can even take down sort of like white-tailed, black-tailed deers with the Vasquez. Yeah, I think I've got the penetration ammo on it as well. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of weird because you know you get used very quickly to highlight the animal and then quickly switch into your weapon so that it's still highlighted, and then shooting it. I was trying to work out whether or not there's a way for me to do my hardcore mode, where I don't have the tracks on or highlights or anything like that, but also get the missions done. And I'm wondering, because I can't remember whether or not this is a level crossing. I can't remember whether or not I can't remember whether or not any of the missions you have to spot the stuff. 7mm, yeah. I've got a separate copy, Smythe. I've got 2 copies of the game as well. I just haven't set it up. To be honest with you, using the Steam set, because I got a version on Epic as well. So I've got the Steam version, and I think I had a look, and I think I've got 3 weapon packs on it. And I've got, I think, 1, 2, 3. I think I've got about 5 of the DLCs on it. So I've got those, but it's not so much as it's whether or not. Okay, so in the hardcore mode. Okay, so what happens is that I turn off the HUD to begin with. So there's no HUD. There's no markers. So there's no track markers, there's no need zones, there's nothing on the map at all. And then when I spot things, when I look at animals through the binoculars, I don't press the interact button to see what they are. I try to guess, what they are. So I'm trying to think of whether or not it's possible to do everything, to do the missions with those settings, or whether or not I'm going to need to turn something else on, like map markers, or if it says spot an animal, then you can't do it with those settings. I would have to change I would have to say, right, I can now spot animals. If it says find 4 need zones, then need zones don't show up for me.
Right.
It's more of a stalk hunt. It's very complicated. So I don't think I will be able to do the missions with those settings. You could do it that way. Or, I could just say to myself, stop making the game so difficult for yourself and just play it normally like everybody else does. But I find it very hard. I'm one of these people, when I hunt, I start at a location and I walk. And I head in the direction that, the opposite direction that the wind's blowing. So I'm going downwind, and upwind, downwind, and I just like to wander and hunt and just see what I come across. I'm not one of these people that I don't like traveling from tent to tent and then changing time and waiting, going to this need zone and shooting this and then going back to a tent and changing time again and going back to the same need zone and doing this and the other. That's not the type of hunt I like doing it. I like stalking, and I think that's why I kind of liked in Classic. There was a whole load of travel missions they were called, and basically what it says, there was X amount of them on each map, and you used to start off and it used to say go here, do this, go there, do that, spot this on the way, shoot that on the way. Once you've done, you know, that's it. And I used to really like doing those on stream because it sort of like had a bit of everything. Only time I was home with you, walked into 3 bears, got eaten each time. Nice, that's what we like. But I got a fair few hours in Classic. Classic, I think, is my top played game on Steam now. I've got like, I think I've got like 3,500 hours in Classic, which is a lot. I need a marker or two for the location regions. Place one yourself and then turn the assistant up. Yeah, I'll wait and see. I just think if I'm going to stream the hardcore thing, I need something to keep me going. Yeah, so the way that I would like to see that done is we take it in turns doing the animals, if you see what I mean. So somebody spots and the other person shoots, and then the other person spots and the other person shoots, if you see what I mean. That's the way that I would like that to, you know, to go. So it's sort of like, you know, I'll take it in turns. Oh, here's your animal. Like, okay, I've spotted this one. Now you try that one. See, I don't think money matters all that much in it, to be honest with you. I mean, I think my setup at the moment, I mean, I've got sort of like 10k now, 12k in the bank. You know, a lot of the weapons that I use are free. So, you know, stuff like the Vasquez, I think I got free because it's part of the weapon pack. The 30-06 is free. The muzzle loader is free. I got a night scope, that was free. I've got night binoculars, those were free. Because they're all
ready to turn left.
They're all part of the weapon packs. Oh well, I've gotten. I mean, I think I'm level 4, and I can use.
Turn left.
I can use the night scope and the. I can use the night scope and the night binoculars. Because I'm using those at the moment.
Get ready to turn right.
Because I'm hunting for a white-tailed deer at the moment. I think in at night. So I think. Do you want to know something? I think somewhere I've actually still got. I'm sure I stuck it on a hard drive somewhere, but I'm sure I've got my old Call of the Wild saves, because when I started to do the hardcore stuff, I called it True Hunt. I just made it up myself, you know, because you get the true score. I called it True Hunt. I had that, and it was I'm sure I copied my old save somewhere. Hey, Bat Empire, how you doing? Just updating, no worries. We have got 75 kilometers to get this one done. We're nearly there. Did you manage to finish off that Helldiver mission last night? It got to a stage last night. It just wasn't. I was up and down more times than I was actually on the computer. So in the end, I just exited to the what do you call it? Back to my ship. You did another one. Did you get all 3 of them done? Nice. Well, it was easy. I mean, what was it? Had you gone down to difficulty 7? I can feel that my time behind the computer is going to get less and less. Do you know when you just have a really shit week? So, my boss is away on holiday. They've gone away for a month, which means that I have to do my work plus his work plus his wife's work. So, that's shitty. And then I got even more shit news from my sister. And then I got more shit news from my brother. And then my mom wasn't sleeping. And you know when you just think, fuck my life. You know, I think I put on WhatsApp, you know, I need one bit of good news. You know, that's all I need. You know, give me a bit of good news rather than
Get ready to turn
bad
right.
news every time. Bob Blue Reactor thinking it was a hook. Do you want to know
Turn
something?
right.
The amount of times that Boo Spider killed me thinking that I was one of those bloody flying things on the squid side because my gear looked identical to them apparently. Who knows? My setup for bots works pretty well, and because the first thing I use scout armor, and scout armor has the advantage of me being able to ping the map, and I can tell what's around each ping, which is good. And the second thing, which is absolutely brilliant when playing with other people, is that it lowers the aggro, makes me less easy to spot than everybody else, which means that if I'm running with somebody else or close to somebody else, the chances are if we get engaged, they're not going to go for me, they're going to go for somebody else. Yeah, the last cannon is supposed to be really good now against them. I've got a full las build,
Oh, get ready to turn left.
which isn't bad actually. But apparently the new armor, the new unflinching
Turn left.
armor and a las build is supposed to be pretty good as well. There's like but yeah, I've got the Lasguard dog. I've
Get
got
ready
the
to turn right.
I prefer
Turn right.
I prefer the sickle over the scythe. Oh, it's a scythe. I prefer the sickle over the
Get
scythe.
ready to turn right.
Ah, Longshanks.
Turn right.
The amount of times that I was playing on Thursday and just kept on saying what the fuck, because I kept on when I died I kept on switching to you, and every time I switched to you, you're running around with that fucking pistol out, you know, surrounded by heavies, and you're running around with a fucking pistol out. I know. Last night I saw, Boo Spider had the same exact same thing, and I'm thinking to myself, fucking hell. Yeah, it's all right. It's immersion, but you can't fucking kill anything with it. Is it medium pen on it? Yeah, but 4 shots and it's overheated. That's a dinky. What's happened to the rest of your bloody trailer, Bob? Look at that dinky trailer. Yeah, I was like that, Longshanks, when I was younger. If I paced it, I could go forever. Yeah, but honestly, it was every time. Every time I switched, it was this bloody, it's Longshanks running around with this bloody pistol out. Right, what have we got? External contracts. I was like, fucking hell. Still got his pistol out. Fucking hell, he's still got his pistol out. Into the Czech Republic. 405. 15 hours. It's a water. Oh no, it's a bloody water. Oh no, it's not a water tank. It's juice concentrate. I was looking at that one. Oh, that one's a nice one as well. And we'll do this one. We'll do this one.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah, the only problem is they don't allow you to. They don't allow you to. What do you call it? They don't allow you to do the. You didn't do anything wrong. I just find it really funny when somebody's using the eruptor, but then has a pistol out. All right, no worries, but. Oh, I tell you what, somebody did do wrong. I was getting right pissed off. Somebody, I mean, it didn't matter, but somebody had the.
Okay, here we go.
Somebody had the, what do you call it? Somebody had the stun mortar out on one of them. And I'm there trying to keep close to the flag and evade all the shots. And because the things were too close, I was getting all the bloody. I was getting stunned to oblivion. It was just like stunned. I don't know who had that. I need to rest. I shall rest up here.
Ready to rock and roll.
We got 3 hours. Me and Bob. I think my next build is gonna be. Once I get the money together for the super credits for my next war bond, I'm gonna go full eruptor. No, not full eruptor. Full bloody lightning build. Yeah. I had to change my loadout. We're talking Helldivers 2 people, by the way, if people are in chat and they're wondering. I had to change my loadout last night because, yeah, I'm going to go full arc thrower. Hi, Shiva.
Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Just because it's going to be awesome. I am very well, thank you. It's going to be hot today, guys.
Well,
if
get
anybody
ready to
was
turn
wondering.
left.
It's going to be hot. I bought this absolute fantastic fan for my mom's room. Okay, and I spent ages researching it, and it was expensive. It was like 80 quid, but it has a sleep mode, and when it's on sleep mode, the noise level is, well, honestly, it's negligible. I can't hear it when it's on.
Get ready to turn right.
Even at full going, it's sort of like 20 decibels
Turn right.
on the sound. It's absolutely absolutely fantastic. Oh, my stomach's been bad for like 2 weeks. It's just looking, I don't know whether or not it's stress, but yeah, I've given up on it. I'm just sort of like, fuck it, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I haven't changed anything I've eaten or anything like that. Well, I hope yours gets better, Smythe, I do. I hope it gets better. Get some of that stomach ease tea. That's really good. You'll enjoy that. It does wonders. And the thing is, mate, as we get older, it's just going to get fucking worse, isn't it? It's going to get worse and worse and worse as we get older. Is it the first birthday? They're not gonna know, are they? They're not gonna know. They're not gonna fucking turn around and say, "Where's my card?" Or, you know, you didn't get me a present on my first birthday. I mean, that's not gonna happen, is it? That's the way I look at it. I mean, you could get him a card tomorrow. You know, he wouldn't know.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
Yeah. Let's hope that he pukes on a whole load
Turn
of them.
left.
That's what you need. Yeah, I mean, they don't know, do they? They don't know at that age. Went round on Wednesday, took his toys around. And the thing is, they get. I bet he's spoiled rotten, isn't he? I bet he has everything. But yeah, 1 year old, bloody hell. I sometimes wonder what those parties are for, whether or not they're for the kids or for the parents. Oh, lovely. Oh, that'd be fun, mate. Ah. Mind you, I'd swap it for my day. For my day, I finish streaming at 11 o'clock. I go downstairs, I take over from Inwills, who's currently looking after my mom. At 20 past 11, the new carer arrives that we're using, who would normally be getting my mom dressed, but my mom's already dressed, so the carer's doing companionship for half an hour. But unfortunately, my mom doesn't like the new carer, so that will put her into an anxiety attack, which will basically make her cry for the rest of the day. She'll get worked up over everything. So I'll then spend the rest of my day, trying to calm her down and get her back. And I'll manage to do that just before tea, about 5 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, the same carer comes in to get her ready for bed. So that'll then set her off again. And I will be, it could be any time. It really, really could be. And bearing in mind, I'm doing all this on an hour's sleep. I got an hour's sleep last night, just because she got herself so worked up over stuff. So yeah, it's just. Do you know when you know your entire weekend's just going to be shit?
Well, get ready to turn left.
Down to a 50 on here. So yeah, that's going to be my weekend.
Turn left.
And it's going to be hot. It's going to be a hot weekend, and the way that my mom is with a dementia, she won't change her clothes from a certain thing. So she's still got her winter pajamas on, and she won't wear her summer pajamas because, as far as she's concerned,
turn right.
She only wears these one pajamas. It's just sort of like everything's just a fucking battle. It really, really is. Oh no, I just the weather's gonna kill me. It really is. I don't like the heat anyway, but then looking after someone in the heat, that's even worse. Anyway, that is going to be my day. That's going to be my entire weekend. Hey ho. No. No. Inwills does 2 hours Saturday morning, 2 hours Sunday morning. And then Monday he does 8:30 till 3:30. And then Tuesday he does 9 while 11. So Monday, Saturday, Sunday and Tuesday he does 9 while 11. And then Monday he does the entire day. Well, 8:30 till 3:30. You don't normally see. Is he taking a picture of his tractor? Oh no, I think they're all talking. You don't normally see people next to them, do you? But he works Wednesday, Thursday and Friday full time. And then the rest of the time he's doing his part-time job, which he classes as which is content creating. So Twitch streaming, YouTube, TikTok, whatever else. So that's his content creating. And then, of course, my sister. I'm sorry I talk about my mum a lot and my life in general on the streams, but talking to you guys is the only chance I get. And then my sister, of course, my mum's taken a dislike to, because when she's moved back in to look after her, my mum thinks that my sister's trying to take over her house. So my mum can't sit with my sister. My sister can do sort of like short periods of time, sort of like half an hour at the most, before I have to go down and take over. Yeah, I mean, I Twitch stream, but it's not a job. It's it's something that I do to it's a release, I suppose, basically. It's a release to sort of like get out of my day-to-day life. Oh, believe you me, you don't want me to unload. Oh, bloody hell. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Sheila. That's very kind of you. Anyway, well, we got 219 kilometers to go. We are hauling. What are we hauling? Oh, juice concentrate, aren't we? We're in Daffy. Daffy the Daft. Bob's behind us. We're going from Lublin to Ostrava with this load. Yeah, she's had her apple turnover and a cup of Earl Grey.
Get ready to turn left.
Nice cup of Earl Grey.
Turn left.
Oh, and then I'll just finish having my little moan, and then I'll go back to other stuff. And then my sister. Oh, let's have a dad joke. Hang on. My sister. This is funny. Even though we live in the same house at the moment, my sister. Shit, police car. Thank you. My sister sent me a WhatsApp message yesterday saying that she had found somewhere else to live and she would be moving out once the contracts were signed. At least he's ahead of us now. What does a female snake use for support? A cobra. That was actually pretty good. So that means I'd probably have to pack in work to take into account the times that she looks after my mum when I'm at work, and also then I wouldn't be able to afford the bills because my mum gets so cold that she needs the heating on 24/7 from sort of like September onwards. So our heating bill is sort of like £170 a month. It's huge. So I would then have to start eating into my savings to pay the bills. So yeah, bit of a shitter. Anyway, yeah, I nearly got pulled over by the police. 175 kilometers to go on this one. Apparently, I snore so loudly that it's absolutely terrifying for everybody else in the car I'm driving. How's Mr. Belding? I think you'll enjoy that Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. I don't know whether or not you've seen my my Discord message about it though, Mr. Belding. If you play it on the normal difficulty, as far as I'm concerned, it's very easy. So much so that it basically puts a little dot on in your heads-up display near your reticule where you need to, and you just put that dot on what you want to shoot and pull the trigger. It takes into account wind, it takes into account elevation, it takes into account bloody everything else, and zeroing. You still have to zero, but everything else, it takes into account range and everything. So orange daft truck. But there's a difficulty called Deadeye. I'm sure it's called Deadeye. They might have renamed it from the first one. But on that difficulty, you've got to zero yourself, and then you've actually got to take in, it shows you the direction and intensity, the force of the wind, and you've got to sort of like take that into account. Yeah, crazy bloody bus drivers. I had a look through the Steam sale, and to see whether or not there's one of the other games that I play on a fairly regular basis. I don't stream it. It's a PvE extraction shooter called The Forever Winter, and that's just had an update. And in the update, there was a whole load of optimization on it. Now, my graphics card is below minimum spec that you need to play the game. So I was playing it on low settings, and even then I was only getting sort of like 30 to 45 FPS from it. Anyway, they've done a whole load of updates on it. This last one was a performance update, and I can actually now play it on medium difficulty and medium what's it called? Performance. How it looks. Can't do words. And yeah, I can play it on medium. Another orange after there. Graphics, thank you. I can actually play on medium and get 45 to 60 FPS, so that's a good thing. But I had a look at the sale, the summer sale, to see whether or not there was anything I sort of like fancied. And the only one that tickled my fancy, but it's still stupid money, there was like a SWAT game called Ready or Not, where you sort of like, you do sort of like going into houses, and who's giving way here? Hopefully it's not us. And that was like 50% off, but it's still 22 quid or something, 50% off. Which is a lot.
Go straight on. That's right.
$88 kilometers to go, guys. I don't think there's anything else that sort of like has tickled my fancy. This one must be a Scania. He's having trouble up the hill. Oh no, it's a Merc. Yeah, so I was a bit pleased about the Forever Winter I've been able to update updo the graphics. I've left some of the stuff on low, like that volumetric fog and stuff like that. But the main stuff I've moved up to medium, with DLSS as quality, I think it's set for.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Exiting right, Granny. No, there's just nothing else that has sort of like tickled my fancy, I don't think. I bought Death Stranding before the sale. Yeah, it was 50% off, and I couldn't see it coming down more than that, to be honest with you. These have both been really nice runs, these. Yep. Here comes the border. Ah, did you? Bugger. I must have missed it. Either that or I haven't missed it. Either that or I've actually got it. Have you updated it? I got my 7 Days to Die server up and running as well, and had a quick play in it. I'm not noticing any. I mean, the core stuff is just the same. Oh, I can't do that, C Mobius. If I'm going to play Death Stranding 2, I want to play the first one, and I don't want any spoilers on how good the second one is. Cheese on toast. I think you had it. Did you have yours set up to Navigaine? You normally use. They used to do a 10K pre-gen, but I don't think they do anymore. I think it's I think now it's an 8K pre-gen. I had some bacon for my lunch, for my breakfast. It felt like lunch.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I'm there, eating my breakfast. I got the back door open, and I'm stood on the back door. Okay, and I can hear a whole load of kids up the road screaming and playing outside. And when I say kids, I'm talking sort of like maybe 5 to 7 year olds. Okay, this was at 20 past 5 in the morning.
Go straight on. That's right.
I kid you not. 20 past 5.
keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. It was a nice ride. Now, make sure you come back and visit me, all right?
Getting the police to do anything nowadays is sort of like much chance of, I don't know, winning the lottery to get a policeman around. Right. All right, Bob. Thanks for the convoy, mate. You have a good day, won't you? We have no police station in our town, so it's supposed to have to come from another place. That's silly, isn't it? They're more, I think the police now are more interested on making the arrests, the easy arrests, if you see what I mean. That's a nice trip, isn't it? 433. What is it? Oh, it's JCB, but I think there's only me on, so.
Now you drive safe, okay?
Think. Oh. Oh, Bat, do you have JCB, mate? See whether or not he picks it up. If he picks it up, he has it. If he don't pick it up, he don't have it. Should have checked, shouldn't I, before I taken it. If not, I shall take something else. Ugh. Not looking good, is it? Where is that? Oh, he's not even here. He's up in Lublin. Ba, 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 ba. See, I've got to be very careful now, because what I could do, oh mind you, he could be eating still, couldn't he? Oh, decisions. Do I set off with it? Do I wait? But then I could be waiting for a while. So good to see Peter Capaldi finish his glasses after the one he did 2 years ago. Was the one that he did 2 years ago the one that he couldn't finish and the crowd had to take over?
gonna get the job done.
Right, have we got anything? Oh. Yeah, I can remember. I think something showed up on YouTube about it, to be honest with you. Sorry.
Turn left.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm sure I saw something on YouTube.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Exiting right, Granny. I don't think I've ever watched any of Glastonbury. Ever. I'm not really into music though. I'm not into sort of like one band or anything like that. I'm more of a, if I like the music, I like the music type of person. And I'm not bothered if it's bloody Little Mix or, I don't know, ABBA or, you know, Enrique Iglesias. If I like the bloody song, I like the song. Doctor Who, that would have been good. That was more Star Trek, wasn't it? Bod Hull, he would be good doing a Glastonbury set. Bod Hull, that would be worth watching. With Emu, I'd watch that. Bit of the old Rod Hull and Emu. Gonna see whether or not I can find a parking spot here. A bit of this sleep. Well, rumor has it that they're gonna knock it on the head. Apparently, the new writer is very woke. There was tobogganing, yeah, that's gone downhill. Oh, if anything's gone downhill, it's bloody tobogganing. I just can't imagine Doctor Who being how it was. I used to hide behind the sofa watching Doctor Who. I used to look out occasionally. It was right scary back then when it was in black and white. I still remember one. I think it was the white-haired Doctor, and he was in a boat, and he was going down this sort of like tunnel, and it was all sort of like maggots.
And then, you know it, continue straight on.
All maggots in the water, big maggots.
Go straight on. That's right.
Yeah, it used to be really, really scary. I'll tell you what else I used to find scary. The sapphire and steel. Oh, there was one of these ones, and it was all to do with people caught in pictures or something like that. And that was, you know, with Joanna Lumley and McCallum. Was it McCallum? Yeah, anyway. And that was some of those sapphire and steel. Cyber. It's not something that the wife puts on, is it? Occasionally, on the anniversaries, is it? Just it's not that type of phobia.
I feel like I'm driving in the devil's chariot. Watch your speed.
Right. Make sure you get into the right bloody lane, Chugga Wugga. Which lane do I want to be in? Don't think it matters. I'm going to go this one. Go this one. Yeah. I suppose what I should do in voice, on the times that I can actually, you know, get a bit of gaming in on the evening. To be honest with you, Thursday was a superb night for me for gaming. I mean, I got there a bit late, but once I was there, I sort of like stayed until sort of like 9:30 or whatever it was. That was brilliant for me. And then last night was just like chalk and cheese. It really, really was. It was bloody stupid. And I know she can't help it, but I get so frustrated. I'm like, I just need to sleep. I need an hour, at least an hour. But yeah, I mean, it might help if I can sort of like at least hear what's going on, even if I'm not talking on in voice. They need some more voice lines, or some more, you know, sort of like thumbs up, thumbs down. Davros. Now Davros was scary. Yeah, he was very scary. Staff truck. You should do. Or go in the most outrageous outfit you can. I mean, the only good thing about the new Doctor Who is that they're bringing Billie Piper back. I mean, you know damn well that Chris Evans was sort of like punching above the belt, wasn't he? Above his class when he went out with Billy Piper. Right, what's happening here apart from it going down to a 40? Just going to keep on this one. I think we're going to go this way. Oh no, I'm going to keep on this one. Keeping on this one, guys, I've decided. Alright, no worries. Shower time. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, do. Lurk mode engaged. €11 for that trip.
Caution! Watch your speed!
Granny, I was approaching the speed limit. What I was doing. keeps him occupied, doesn't it? My mom's like that with cats. She doesn't chase them out of the garden, but she doesn't like cats being in the garden. She'll be there looking out the window, and all of a sudden she'll start going, making funny noises. Hey Martin, how you doing? Good to see you. How's things with you? What do you reckon he would do if he actually caught one though, Shiva? Do you think he would?
Go straight on. That's right.
That's it. This bloody rain's been going on for ages. I wish it would rain here. Nice bit of rain, that would be awesome. Could have been nasty then, couldn't it? I mean, cats can be vicious little things anyway. You know, push comes to shove. I used to work on a farm Orange Daft truck. I used to work on a farm, and on the actual farm there was like 3 or 4 feral cats, and they were feral. I think they had started off as house cats, but had just turned feral. And I tell you something, I wouldn't like to be locked in the same room with one of those. Yeah, they were.
Go straight on. That's right.
What happened to my cruise control there? My cruise control kicked off. No. Yeah, if it couldn't be scratched, then. I mean, on the bright side of everything, Wimbledon starts next week, and I like watching a bit of tennis. Massive dog and a kitten, best friends already. I imagine the dog yawning and the kitten shoves him. Oh no. Oh, they left it. Oh. The dog obviously knew then, Mr. Belden. I think I made a good choice setting off. Bat hasn't moved, so I only got 136 kilometers to go. 9 minutes to drop this one off.
Lord, watch your speed!
I'm getting down there, woman. Bloody hellfire. Oh, look, into Germany as well. Boom. I should have seen that speed change coming, to be honest with you. I quite like the way that America does it, in the fact that they sort of like, they give you a warning of the speed change. You know, you'll see a sign saying, you know, going down to 50 miles per hour, and it just allows you to then start slowing down. To be honest with you, when I'm doing Euro Truck, by the time I've seen the sort of like the signs, I either don't brake hard enough or I brake too hard, and then all of a sudden I'm doing sort of like 20 miles an hour, 20 kilometers an hour in a bloody 70 zone.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Where in the goddamn hell you driving?
No, I don't use my handbrake. That's what Martin did once. I think Martin just pulled his parking brake. Hey, Haritha, how you doing? Just finished your processor upgrade. Nice. Everything up and running. Super fast machine now. done and dusted. What with your new fiber, your new CPU? Did you get a new graphics card as well at some point? Or did you get RAM or something like that? I'm doing alright, thank you very much for asking. Not too bad at all. Just dropping off this JCB job. $54 kilometers to go on it. I occasionally look at you know, sort of like you know, what's on offer for PCs at the moment to see whether or not it's worth me upgrading. I mean, it's worth me upgrading because, you know, mine's getting a bit long in the tooth now. I was shocked to find out my son had an AI girlfriend. He told me he was dating a model. We are heading to Dresden with a JCB power pack. Heading to Dresden. We got 3 minutes to and get there, and then I'll just be taking on a short one. You're already there, are you? We've had a couple of nice runs today, actually. Me and Bob did a couple, and then I just taken this one on myself. Yeah, take that. Are we picking up from Drushy
Fracken, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right.
I think I'm going to get through these lights on this trip, do you? Didn't think so. I might not even get through them on this next one. It
Turn
depends
right.
on how many people are turning left. You put my parking brake on, otherwise I'm going to be getting caught. Everything feels faster now. Yeah, weird that, ain't it? What did you decide to do with thermal paste? That's the big question. Did you go single dollop in the middle, or did you go multiple dollops? Or did you go dollop and then use the little applicator that puts an even spacing all over the CPU? That's the big question. Middle. Did you have to change your cooler, or was your cooler compatible?
Keep right, and then turn right.
With your new CPU. That's good then.
Turn right.
Win-win. Yeah. I think maybe Haritha has picked it up that. Use an X or a dot. I normally do the middle dot, although this time the paste, because because of my supernova of my CPU, I upgraded the thermal paste that I was using.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
Turn left? What are you on about, Granny? What
Turn left.
What the earth is she? What do you mean turn left? What on earth is she smoking? I would love to have something like that. My current system, though, I don't have enough. Don't have enough clearance in between the motherboard and the bloody smoked bit of the smoked glass in the case to put a Noctua in, which is a shame. I did have a water cooler, but I got rid of that. I have a Be Quiet now, which is a kind of a weird fan system because it's a down cooler rather than a through cooler. You can't join the server. I don't know why not. Have you tried just cutting and pasting the session ID
and then turn right?
And people have been on it, Aretha. Is there an upgrade? Do you need to update?
Go straight on. That's right.
Other people are on. I thought you'd found a job.
Turn right.
I thought there was a job that was 200 kilometers that you'd picked. Oh, you were looking at it outside. You're in. Okay.
Oh, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oh, Jesus. Didn't see his lights through those bloody X's. Having issues with the game.
Turn right.
Right, okay. What type of issues are you having? Can you be a bit more specific?
Turn right. It's all over now.
I think I'm somewhere down here. Oh, geez Louise. Talk about a shitty reverse. Why have they got bloody JCB stuff being uploaded up here? Boom. Done. I thought so. I'm not 100% sure though, to be honest with you. Right, I'm gonna go over here. Pick up another one. I'm not sure, Haritha. External contract. What have we got? 105, 166 wood shavings. This is it. This is the last one, guys.
Let's do this. I gotta get home in time for Maury.
Come and pick it up if you're hauling. I don't know, Haritha. I wouldn't have thought you might have to. I wouldn't have thought you would have to change it, unless, of course, it doesn't like to go to Dresden. That sounds like a game fault rather than a CPU fault.
Let's do this.
But it's not. It's not even showing that you're in the. It's not even showing that you're on the server. I don't know. I think Bat's still AFK having a smoke. Try verifying the integrity of your files. I wonder whether or not the loading is sort of like, have you got your performance thing up? I wonder whether or not you're overloading something when you try getting there. Could be to get rid of the bloody. It could be for a school. It could be to put on sick. Do you know? Do they still do that? They did when I was. You know, if somebody was sick in the school or something, they always used to put wood shavings on it. Right, I've got 11 minutes to do this. I'm gonna have to crack on. I think Bat's still AFK. Haritha can't get to Dresden of all places. Don't know, guys. Just don't know. I always used to have wood shavings for the guinea pig cages.
Get ready to turn right.
Wood shavings for the bottom, and then you used to get a bag of hay.
Turn right.
Bloody hell, you came down fast.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
Maybe you're banned from Dresden, Haritha.
Turn left.
Maybe you've got too many speeding tickets or something like that in Dresden, and they're sort of like, no, we don't want you in Dresden anymore. Yeah, that's what I said. Steam verify files. See what.
Go straight on.
Comes up.
That's right. Turn left.
Hey Enma, how you doing? Nice to see you. How's your weekend going? Gonna get through
Go
these
straight
lights?
on. That's right.
I reckon I've got my violations way down now in this game. Pretty much. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Go
Well,
straight
I hope
on.
it gets better.
That's right. Turn left.
Quick question. Okay. Do my best. Cheetah. Oh, I thought you were going to ask fastest animal on the earth. I was going to say cheetah. Hey, Vamoose, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy weekend to you. You're using modded multiplayer. No, I am not using modded multiplayer. I'm using running a convoy that has the facility for people to use optional mods. So optional mods are those that have been flagged by the mod creator as optional in the way that they don't affect other people's gaming experience. So for example, if you're using a route planner,
turn right.
That's been flagged as optimal, you can use it on the server just because it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect how I play. But apart from that, so to join the server and play, you don't have to have any mods. It's a vanilla server, but you're allowed to use optional mods. So sometimes I play with a weather mod in operation, and it only affects what I see rather than what everybody else sees. So that's
right.
how I
and then exit right.
That's how I do the server. So vanilla, apart from optional mods.
Exit right.
You want to buy your trigger online players to have fun. Well, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can use you can join convoys that people are hosting, like the one that I'm doing at the moment. Or as Mobius says, the other way that you can do it is if you look into something called Truckers MP, which is a sort of like a mass scale. You need to own the game, but it uses a separate server to play on, and on that one there's sort of like thousands of people all connected up and driving, but that's moderated by a separate mod team admin, so there is a chance that, you know, if you don't drive good or you do stuff wrong, you can get oh, excuse me for sneezing, you can get banned. So, but yeah, Trucker MP is another one to look at. You still need to own the Euro
Jesus,
truck.
take the wheel. Where in the goddamn hell you driving?
You're speeding. Yeah. One thing you do need to have if you're joining us, you need to you need to get a World of Trucks account, which is free. And the World of Trucks account allows you to take some additional loads. But before you start joining,
the 1070 is now following.
thank you very much for the follow, and it's very kind of you. Yeah, before you start joining, what you normally do, you'll run a whole load of loads just so you've got your own truck. Yeah, there's some right drivers. Oh look, Aretha's managed to get
I
connected.
keep left there.
There's some right drivers. Sometimes I watch the one of the admins doing the having a look and banning. Yeah, I mean it's a very relaxing game. Is Euro Truck. I mean that's one of the reasons that I play it, is that it's it's very relaxing. I need to find somewhere to sleep. I might sleep up here actually. Is this a sleep spot? Yeah, I might sleep up here. 1 hour and 16 minutes, so I'll just pull in here and just slow down so Aretha can get out in front. Keep thinking it's Sunday today. It's not. It's Saturday. We're not. Well, we are actually.
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
Parking trucks this way,
Rerouting.
really?
Okay, let's find a new route. Recomputing, finding a new route.
But you said bloody parking for trucks was this way, Granny.
Go straight on. That's right.
Oh, I see. I see, Granny. You were right.
Rerouting. Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
Not with that. No need to find a new anything, were you? There we are. No. So, there's skills in the game, and one of the skills is a facility to take longer hauls. So how far you actually haul the stuff. So you can take jobs anything from sort of like 20 kilometers. Right the way up, and you choose how long you want to drive for. So for example, today when I stream, I normally stream for a couple of hours. So I think the first job took us 25 minutes to do, and then 35 minutes for the next job. And I just don't like take sort of like mid-range jobs, but this job that we've just picked up is 8. It was 11 minutes.
Michael Keane 25 is now following.
Michael Keane, thank you very much for that follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, I mean this one when we picked it up was 11 minutes to do, and I'm using Truckee at the moment, which is a separate app, which is why you see the bar at the bottom of the thing, and that tells me that I've got like 2 minutes to go on this drop. I've got
I keep left there.
19 kilometers left, or 2 minutes left to do. You're the pilot truck, yeah. You've got your flashing warning lights up. Make room, Chuggerwugger's coming through. His driving is not the best. I drive with mouse and keyboard as well, so I don't use a wheel at all.
Now keep left there.
And the thing talking, yeah, that's a sat nav. So you got your, I got the on-screen sat nav here, which you can see, which I'm following. It's showing, giving me my route. But when you first get the game, you need to go into your audio settings and you need to turn on the voice for the sat nav as well, because as the default, it doesn't, you don't get any voice. So you have to turn that on, and then you can choose what it sounds like. So this one is Old Granny Sky, I think, or Old Sky Granny, I think, something like that it is. But yeah, by default, it's not turned on, the voice.
Now keep left there.
You have to turn it on.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Where in the goddamn hell you driving? You're speeding. Watch
I
your
used
speed.
cruise control, so I was on cruise control up to then. And that's why, so I've got my cruise control at the moment set. The cruise control, I've just knocked it down to 60. So I'm cruising at 60 at the moment. You can have adaptive cruise control as well. So if I have adaptive cruise control, it would monitor what Aretha ahead of me is doing and adjust my speed to take into account their speed. But yeah, at the moment I've got cruise control on. We don't have lane guide. Does it have lane guide? I don't think it does. Oh, have you seen that Train Sim World is on? Train Sim World 5 or something is on special, Aretha. Something like 50% off, I think. Something like that. Ah, sorry, Bat. I waited, mate, to see whether or not you were. You must have still been AFK having your ciggy. I had to set off. It might have lane guide. If it does, I don't use it. Yeah, I've just increased my cruise control increment to 80
and then turn
now.
Right.
Test. Does the CB work?
Yeah, 10-4.
Turn right.
Nice one.
Hey, Bandslam.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Busy with work, but it's good to have a run with you.
Yeah, nice to see you, mate. How's Bandslam doing?
I even got the old daff out of the Golf
Turn
to
right.
have a run.
You have in-game CBs as well, that's a fine. Oh, bloody hell, got away with it. I didn't think I would get away with that. Bloody hell. Got away with that bloody traffic. I reckon I must
Keep left.
be
And then turn left.
so close to 0 violations on this profile now. So close.
Turn left.
Gonna have a look as soon as we've parked up. Get round, get round, get round, get round. There we go. Oh! Have we got parking right outside where we're dropping off as well? Look at that. Boom.
Oh, get ready to turn
A
left.
little info, my uncle and auntie are actually travelling through Germany at the moment on a holiday.
Oh, very nice.
Turn left.
Oh yeah, look, we've got parking here, guys. That's nice. Right, we're gonna drop off here somewhere.
Here we are, safe and sound and snug as a bug.
Please don't tell me you got me reversing up again. Oh no, we haven't. Oh, this. Oh, we're all right here. This is. We can manage this.
My God!
guys.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
What's the procedure? What's the procedure? Oh my lord, what on earth is this? Come on, Chuggerwugger, sort yourself out, mate. Oh! Fuck on! Look at that! Perfect!
Smooth like butter.
That was. See how far you can get up, Aretha. Go on, get a run up. Whoops, whoops. I might have damaged my truck. Get a run up, you can do it. Gonna get ready for a screenshot. I hardly ever get to do a screenshot with Bat. Which way you going, Bat? I'll go down this way. Hey, Darth. How you doing, mate? You drop off. Oh, look at that for a nice duck. I'll park here. We'll get a screenshot going, guys. Media photo mode. Yeah, just finishing, mate. Alt and G to get rid of that. Ba ba ba. Let's get a bit of light going, I think. Get these daffs done. Triple daff. Look at all Bat's lights on his. Bloody hell, fire. There we go. Look at these sexy beasts. Boom. Got the digger in the background as well. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for the convoy. Very yeah, I think we should finish with the Oda song. The good news is that there's parking just here. Look. So I'm set up for straight afterwards. But yes, we will finish with the Odis theme tune. Thanks for watching, guys. I do really appreciate it. Have an absolutely fantastic day, whatever you're going to be doing. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and I shall catch you all later. Toodles!
Out on the highway, the sun's shining bright. Chugga-wugga's rolling, Daphne's taking flight. With the orange Daff, they're ready to roam. Oh, gas on the move, this truck is their home. The boys Micah's in the back, navigating the way. Bruce Spider's got the tunes, we're jamming all day. Oh, Daff, we're driving through the night. Orange Daff appreciation, everything feels right. With our crew together, we'll conquer the roads. Through every twist and turn, we lighten our loads. Draco's on the lookout, eyes sharp as can be. Martin's in the cab, sipping coffee with glee. Endless the laughter echoes as we share the grind. A family of drivers leaving worries behind. Two dreams of sunsets, knocked up, got the fuel. Mr. Belden's wisdom keeps us all feeling cool. Oh, that's we're driving through the night. Orange Daff appreciation, everything feels right. With our crew together, we'll conquer the roads. Through every twist and turn, we lighten our loads. Will's got the stories, tales of the long haul. Together we stand united, never fall. Through storms and sunshine, we've made our mark. In the heart of Odas, we ignite the spark. With Jugga Wugga and Daphne, we'll carry the dream. In the Orange Daff family, we're a powerful team. Odas, we're driving through the night. Orange Daff appreciation, everything feels right. With our crew together, we'll conquer the roads. Through every twist and turn, we lighten our loads.